Recall from our lesson on inscribed angles that the measure of an inscribed angle is half the measure of its intercepted arc. If one of the sides of this angle is tangent to the circle, this relationship still holds true. So that gives us theorem 10.13. If a secant and a tangent line intersect at a point of tangency, then the measure of each angle formed is 1/2 the measure of its intercepted arc. So here we have a secant line and a tangent line that intersect at the point of tangency, and it forms two angles, angle 1 and angle 2, and it tells us that angle 1 is going to be equal to 1/2 of our arc AB, and angle 2 is going to be 1/2 of our arc ACB. So let's apply this. So this says, find each measure. We want to find QPR. So we're looking for this angle right here. So we have a secant line, PR, and a tangent line, QP, that intersect at the point of tangency, P. So we can say that QPR is going to equal 1/2 of the arc, 148. So QPR, measure of angle QPR, equals 1/2 the measure of arc PR. So PR is 148, so we'll substitute that in, and then 1/2 of 148 equals 74. So QPR is going to be 74 degrees. Next one, it wants us to find DEF. So it wants us to find, do this in green, DEF, this part right here. So the way we can do this, first we can figure out what this part is, FD, do that part in red, FD. And since our angle is 64, we know that FD, the arc, that angle intercepts is going to be 2 times 64. So 2 times 64 gives us 128. And then we can say that DEF, so the full circle, if we look at the whole circle, it's always 360 degrees. And then we want to subtract out this part here. We want to subtract out the FD, which we just calculated. So FD, let's label this, equals 2 times 64 is 128. So then DEF, what we're looking for, is going to equal 360 minus 128, which equals 232.